feel like these should start with Queen's Fat Bottom Girls. Just for this one.
These are our fat bottoms.
So this is...
Yeah, welcome everybody to SailAway Reviews.
I was getting there.
Oh, sorry.
This is SailAway Reviews. Welcome everybody. Today we have a Sohamo M3 fat tire, or as I like to refer to her as my fat bottom girl.
Fat bottom girl. Fat bottom e-girl.
Yeah, bicycle. Let's just like put all of those together. Anyway.
Yeah, this is a big one. This was a fun one because this is a budget-friendly, rugged, straight-up mountain bike. Kind of no frills. That when you say that, it makes it sound like it's, I don't know, like you have to pedal it or something.
Oh my god.
But you don't. It is an e-bike. This one is 750 watts, 28 mile per hour max. Shimano 7-speed, which is common. Thumb throttle. That part is not my favorite. I've mentioned that before. I always kind of like the twist throttle. I know the thumb throttles are common, and this one worked absolutely fine. 48 volt, 60 plus mile range. We've never ridden any e-bike long enough to test the true range. Mechanical disc brakes. So it's got all the typical stuff that you would want in just a big, rugged, mountain bike style package.
It also has bright lights. Big cities. Mostly bright lights. I'm just doing all of the... Let's only talk in...
Oh, that's like a 1980s Michael J. Fox movie.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. So the lights are bright. We already talked about the thumb throttle. I don't mind them. I think it's fine. So it has a flip seat, and the battery goes in behind it, which is actually pretty nice.
Yeah.
So then the battery isn't in the way of your legs.
And for a bike like this, that eliminates extra weight, because it's not integrated into the frame like some of the kind of fancier sort of styles, but it doesn't require a whole bunch more tubing and stuff like that. So
yeah,
simple.
Eric and I have a debate on if this one looks more like a motorcycle or just a really nice, sharp looking mountain bike. I think it looks more like a motorcycle than
perceptions.
Maybe because it's so big though. That is my only kind of gripe about this one. Is it says online that it's good for anyone between 5'1" and like 6'2" or
6'9".
something? I don't know.
It's like a ridiculous range, they say.
Yeah, I'm 5'2" when I wear shoes, and it felt big. The crossbar comes up really high, so when I had to stop and get off, you have to angle it so that my feet hit the ground and I wasn't falling over.
Yeah, it's a big bike. It feels like a man bike.
Again, motorcycle.
Just from a size perspective, that's what it feels like, which made me enjoy it because it feels like a big off-roading. But for its size, it feels pretty light and nimble. I have some questions about the top speed of 28 miles per hour. I don't think it felt like it was showing that. A lot of these e-bikes and scooters, I have questions about the speed in relation to how fast you're actually going, and if that speed is being measured off the motor or off the actual speed. This one didn't feel that fast to me. That said, it felt plenty fast because this one feels like one that's meant to be ridden on trails and in snow and dirt and all this kind of stuff, not blazing down a highway as fast as you can go.
Right.
This is not a commuter bike per se, although you could. It did have the rear rack and everything.
Yeah.
This feels like a fun off-roader.
It's a very nice looking bike. If I fit on it better, I would totally ride this one around all the time because I just felt really cool.
It's got a very badass kind of look to it. And again, it's about $800, and for that price, it really looks slicker and much higher price line than that. So that said, accelerated well. But again, it is geared more toward a larger frame person and more of an off-road type of use. So if that's the kind of thing you're into, I think it's a really good option. This is not one I would buy as a commuter or a work bike or whatever, anything like that. And it's plenty big. You got to have a bike rack. This is one that you're going to the hills, going to the trails.
This one, I feel like if you're camping, if you're RVing, if you're out in nature and wilderness and kind of not using the roads.
I would love to get this one on some snow. It would be great on snow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we did receive this bike when we were in Ohio. It's just easier for shipping to get things when we're back in the States. We could not bring it back to the boat. It is a pain to get anything big like that. So if you are interested in getting a bike for your boat, make sure you think about the logistics beforehand.
Yeah. And this one is not one I would probably recommend for that kind of use anyway, just because it's a big full-size bike. It's not a folder or anything like that. You need a yacht. You need a mega yacht.
Like a trawler with like the one that picks it up.
Right. With the winch that just picks up like 3 bikes at once and sits them down. If you've got that,
you're fine.
Then do it. All right, I think that about wraps up our review of Sohamo. I have trouble saying that. The Sohamo M3 fat tire 26-inch bike. If you dig it, click the link down in the description, and that will help us out just a little bit as you go to their website to pick one of these up. And we do think it's a good value for all the stuff you get for it. No frills, but less frills, but the right frills.
Right. Yeah. This is not a bike you want with frills.
Right.
So it's perfect.
It's perfect.
Bye.
Till next time.
See you later.